This week on Cruisin' New England. New York City, the Big Apple, here we come. This week, it's part one of a three-part series to the New York, New Jersey area. I'm Paul Manette, and I want to welcome you to another edition of Cruisin' New England and Sometimes Beyond. Today, we're in New York with a good friend of mine, Wayne Yanone. He's going to take me to all kinds of places. We're going to see classic cars, memorabilia, and who knows what. All this and more on Cruisin' New England. All my life, I've been cruising New England, meeting great people, visiting amazing places, and discovering wonderful classic and custom car collections, nostalgic automobilia, and so much more. Come on and join our adventure. I'm Paul Manette. Let's go cruising. Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook.
In the market for new tires, there's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. We beat anyone, any day. Online prices, we beat them. Wholesale clubs, other tire dealers, we beat them. No matter what the brand or the size, Town Fair Tire will beat any price, any day. And you always get all these services free. That's why nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Don't miss the Amherst Outdoor Antique Auto Show and Flea Market, Amherst, New Hampshire. The last Sunday of the month, April through October. Over 500 spots. Gates open at 6 a.m. with free admission.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy, the old original from Grundy Worldwide Collector Car Insurance. We've been providing antique car insurance for 65 years, and now this year we have the latest and greatest state-of-the-art technology. Our new system allows you to go online on our website and get a quote in 2 minutes. If you like what you see, you can apply, plug in your credit card, and get your policy delivered to your email the same day. So for all your collector car insurance needs, try Grundy Worldwide.
Your special moments are something to remember. For weddings, portraits, and special events, contact Sparks Fly Photography.
Would you like to see more Cruisin' New England television? Now you can watch Cruisin' New England every day on our website television show. See past episodes featuring premier automobile collections, memorabilia, automobilia, and car shows. You'll see our visit with Charles Gould and his Matchbox Motors Microcar Museum, the Chevy Guy, John Broden's car collection and automobilia, and a whole lot more. Join us on our website television show at cruisinnewengland.com. Welcome to Cruisin' New England and Sometimes Beyond. Today we're in Yonkers, New York, and I'm here with Wayne Yanone, a good friend of mine with the Rockin' Rods Car Club, and this is our first stop.
Yes, it is, Paul, and I'd like to introduce you to a dear friend of mine, Mario from Silver Star Limousine.
Hi, Mario.
Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you. And now today we're going to have a look at some vintage limousines with your company, and I really appreciate you taking the time off to show us these cars because I've seen them, and I tell you, they're beautiful, and I can't wait to share them with our audience.
Well, welcome to Silver Star Limousine. Anything less is just a ride. We do offer a wide variety of vintage vehicles and limousines, and I'll be more than glad to show you. So if you'd like to come along.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Mario, what year is this Bentley?
This is a 1958 Bentley Silver Cloud 3, and this is actually a special edition long wheel base, and has all original mahogany wood inside.
Now when you say a special edition long wheel base, what do you mean by that?
This was a specially made edition that was produced by the factory and with a limited number, and this is actually one of the few that's left. Well, let me show you my 1989 Excalibur limousine, all original from Flint, Michigan, and it has some wired wheels and some limited white walls.
Now this vehicle here, they don't make many of these, do they?
No, this is a special edition as well, another collector's item and another favorite for a bride.
Now let's talk a little bit about it. Now the exterior of this thing is absolutely exquisite, and this must be a big time worker for you at weddings too.
Absolutely, it came with the original Corvette engine, and in terms of the spotlights, it's also authentic as well.
Boy, it's a beautiful automobile. So Mario, there's something really special about this Rolls Royce.
Well, this is actually a 1965 Rolls-Royce Phantom 5 limousine. This was actually number 3 after John Lennon's Rolls-Royce, with the right-hand drive and the beige and leather interior.
So what do you think that's going to do to the value of this? I mean, number 3 after John Lennon's car. That must have some significance in terms of the value.
Absolutely, especially with a star like him. I mean, this vehicle, it's one of a kind, one of a kind. Paul, let me show you the interior of this one. This is a beautiful one. As you can see, it has the all original tan leather interior, along with the jump seats that also have 2 champagne glass holders with the original mahogany wood.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Boy, thanks for sharing that with us.
No problem.
So if somebody wants to be in a car exactly like John Lennon, we know where to go.
Exactly, right here.
Hey Mario, why don't you show us some of that classic iron you have? I know you have quite a few of them here. Show us one of your favorites if you don't mind.
This is a 1942 Packard 180, original, with the actual jump seats in the back, with the ivory steering wheel.
Okay, now this here is a real classic, so you must get people who really want like a classic wedding to feature this.
Absolutely, this is, they sometimes call it the Great Gatsby car.
Now we're going to get away from the limousines now, and I saw this Morris Minor over there parked beside the wall over there, and I guess that has a movie star tie to it.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go have a look at it. Boy, this is a funky little car, and I really like it.
It's definitely a funky little car with a fun story.
Well, tell us about it.
It was a 1957 Morris Minor, and it was actually previously owned by Liza Minnelli. And we definitely have a lot of fun with it, and the right-hand drive, and all original interior.
It's a wonderful automobile, but I'm sure this is not one of your limousines.
Absolutely not. This is more of a personal toy.
It's a great thing to have here, though, on site, though. I guess you get a lot of, you ever get a request for this?
All the time, but it's for personal use only.
Very good. Now, you have another small vehicle, but really not too small. And it's probably one of the ones that really sticks out the most in all your limousines.
Absolutely.
And I want to go have a look at that car.
Definitely, let's go check it out.
All right. So Mario, I guess not everything in here is white.
No, not this one. This is a hot pink Mini Cooper dual axle, and it's a big seller as well.
This must get a lot of attention when it's going down the road.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Everyone turns their head.
Now, I don't see this being used in weddings.
Not exactly. You know, we do a couple weddings, but this is more of a favorite for bachelorette and Sweet 16 birthday parties.
It's awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing it with us.
No problem.
Mario, show Paul that real special wacky car that you got.
Absolutely. Let's go check it out.
So Mario, here we got a project car here for you, huh?
Absolutely. We're still working on it, but it's a 1967 Amphi car. We're missing a couple little things, but we're almost ready for it.
You know, did you know 20 years ago you couldn't give these cars away? Then they started going up in value. Today these things are going for $30,000, $40,000. What a great investment.
It is, and we look forward to it.
Thank you very much for spending your whole day here with us.
No problem.
I had a great time. I learned a lot about limousines, and I'll tell you, if I ever need a limousine, you're the first guy I'm gonna call.
Thank you for stopping by.
And now our next stop, we're going to Joey-O's.
That's all I hear is Joey-O, Joey-O, Joey-O. When we come back, Joey-O.
Order a bunch of parts to get ready for the car show this weekend?
And I got a hot deal, too.
You think? Think again.
Oh, man.
Tired of back orders? You need NPD. With 4 strategically located superstores, orders are shipped direct to your door within 1 to 3 business days. National Parts Depot has quality restoration parts for Ford Truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free.
When September comes, the party begins. Cruise on over to the Big E in West Springfield, Mass, September the 13th through the 29th.
Experience McMulkin Chevrolet, one of the largest volume new and pre-owned Corvette dealers in the country.
I came here because I heard McMulkin has the largest selection of Corvettes in the Northeast. I bought a ZR1 because I wanted the fastest production car out there.
McMulkin has one of the most extensive inventories of coupes and convertibles, available and ready for delivery.
The Taj Mahal of Chevy dealerships. If you haven't been around, you got to come and check this place out.
Make it the true American sports car, Corvette. McMulkin Chevrolet is your Corvette dealer.
Cruisin New England Magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisinNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Cash for Gold, the place to sell your unwanted gold and diamonds. Where you sell your jewelry is as important as where you buy it. We at Cash for Gold are diamond and gold specialists. We will buy all size diamonds, gold chains, rings, bracelets, silver coins, and even broken jewelry. Often we pay 2 to 3 times higher than pawn shop prices. We also pay up to 90% of the daily price of both diamonds and gold. We are the original, authentic, family-run Cash for Gold and have been for more than 28 years. Visit us at 527 South Broadway, Route 28 in Salem, New Hampshire. Would you like more information about the Cruisin New England Car Show series? Go to our website at cruisinnewengland.com. So Wade, where are we going next?
It's a surprise.
So I guess you're my official, unofficial New York, New Jersey, Cruisin New England and beyond, searcher for us, huh? I mean, it was a lot of work for you to set up this 3-day tour for me, and I really appreciate it, Wayne. You know what? It's a lot of fun.
Well, this is part of it. We're at Joey O's.
Hey, I can't wait to meet Joey O. Let's go.
Paul, this is the guy. World famous Yonkers own Joey O.
Well, this is Joey O. Nice to meet you, Joey.
Nice to meet you too, Paul.
Now, I know you got some beautiful cars here, and let's have a look at the first, a 53 Ford.
53 Ford, original flathead engine. Got souped up a little bit. We got a 4-barrel. You want to see the engine while we...
Sure, let's have a look at it. Let's open that hood up. Well, I tell you, it's really beautiful. What's the official paint color on this one, Joey?
Boyd red.
Now, is that...
Boyd Collington made this color red.
So it's a custom Boyd Collington.
DuPont, I think he $1 million he got for the paint that he sold to DuPont for.
Wow.
He was sick of red cars looking orange. So this is the brightest red I think he can get.
So, Joey, does that mean you have $1 million paint job on this?
I think so. It's pretty heavy-duty paint job.
That looks beautiful under the hood. Give us a description.
Okay, we got original flathead board out. All the new heads, 4-barrel carburetor, original power steering, disc brakes, drum brakes, everything in here is original.
Do you actually drive this thing?
Yes,
Or is this
I do.
a trailer queen? It looks like a trailer queen to me.
No trailer queen for me. No trailer queen.
So, Joey, let's have a look at that beautiful interior. Now, is that vinyl or is that leather?
No, that's malahide.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Look to it. I see you got the white with the red trim to match the paint job. It's beautiful.
And this was done in 2002.
Now, what about the Continental kit there in the back?
That's original. Everything on here is original, except for the dummy lights. You know, they're repopped. But everything else in here, the back bumper guard, the visor, the rocker panels out of the box for 56. You got backup lights. That was an option back then in 1953, rather.
Hey, Joey, let's go have a look at that beautiful 63 Falcon convertible of yours.
Let's go do it.
I see a few major, minor, I should say, modifications here with this, but it's beautiful.
Oh, it looks stock, but it's not really.
Beautiful wheels.
The wheels are beautiful. And if you like to see the engine.
Hood, definitely, I want to have a look at under the hood.
Okay, let's go. This is it.
This is it. This is plenty to see. It's beautiful. Tell us about it.
Well, this is what I have here, Paul, if you'd like to take a good look. 351 Windsor, NASCAR front end, brand new carburetor, custom made radiator, 9-inch Ford rear, well, you know that already, but an air conditioned, power windows, the whole 9 yards.
Hey, Joey, it's got everything.
Thank you.
It's got everything.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to meet a couple more members of the Rock and Rod's Car Club. All this and more on Cruisin New England and sometimes beyond. Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $500 gift certificate.
It's going to be very exciting. Jim, let me introduce you to DJ Brennan.
DJ, tell us about your car.
It's a 1993 SVT Cobra, first year produced. It's a 302 engine, all original.
It's really awesome looking. On behalf of Town Fair Tire, thanks for coming down. I'll give you a trophy and your gift certificate.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Paul, I want to introduce you to my fearless leader, my friend, and the president of Rock and Rods, Sal Ventarola. You wouldn't know he's the president because he doesn't have his shirt on, but
We'll
that's
forgive
okay.
you for that one. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Well, you have quite a ride here.
Thank you.
Tell us what you have.
It's a 32 Ford, 3-window. It's got a big block Chevy with a blower, 671 GMC blower. Turbo 400, 9-inch Ford rear. It's got all leather. The interior's total leather. The headliner, floor, everything's all leather.
It's got a beautiful yellow paint job on it with nice flames on it. Keeps it that retro look with the flames, which I really like a lot. And it's a really nice vehicle. So, you know, the Rock and Rods. You know, do you have to be Italian to be in this club or what? Tell me about it.
Not exactly. No, we're in South Yonkers. We have about 22 members, and we do a big show at Empire Casino at the Raceway. We do a cruise every Wednesday night, and we do a lot of charity work, really. Most of the money goes to charity, and we try to do local stuff right here in Yonkers.
Well, I know, you know, you even support my shows, okay, that I do, you know, like Mohegan Sun Casino and my Super Bowl Showdown at City Hall Plaza in Boston. But this is my first time that I've had an up-close chance to really meet with you guys. And this vehicle is awesome. Your club is awesome. And so, Sal, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the work that you do for charity, too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
I think we have one more vehicle to see from your club, but where is he?
Yeah, well, he's usually never on time anyway, but he'll be here momentarily.
Well, we're waiting for him.
He decided to make it on time as usual. Paul, this is a dear friend of mine and the treasurer of our club, Stu Becker.
The money guy, huh? The money guy for the club.
How you doing, Paul?
Boy, this is a beautiful looking automobile, and I know it actually works for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty active movie car. You guys are going to meet a guy soon, Jerry Mercy, Cars and Films. He had this thing for 9 months doing a movie with Kate Winslet driving it around for HBO. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, I was on a movie set with Heidi Klum as a model in this car. It's real active. I make a few dollars here and there with it, and keeps it up, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, it is a beautiful, it's a show car, really. So you have a 1931 Ford. Why don't you give us a description of what you have?
It's a very stock 31 Ford. It's an odd car. It's a pretty rare model. The Murray Company that built bodies for Fords only built a few really elongated Model A's. Their intent was probably to have it as a chauffeur-driven car. It's got a really deluxe interior. It's much more, it's fancier than most Model A's would be.
It's a beautiful vehicle.
Thank you.
Wayne, we've seen a lot of your club members' cars. This is the vehicle we're going to be using for the next 3 days. Tell us about it.
Sure, Paul. This is a 65 El Camino that's been completely customized by a gentleman by the name of Joe Balin. They call him Candy Apple Joe Balin. He invented the candy apple paint back in 1957. This vehicle was chopped 3.5 inches. It was shortened 18 inches. Those are 67 GTO hood scoops that are molded into the hood. The front bumper's custom made. The grill's custom made. There's just the headlights are from a 71 Ford Torino. The side exhaust here is actually functional. The running boards were fabricated. A lot of work, time and effort went into it. A lot.
And it's called the Golden Gate.
The name of the car is the Golden Gate. It was built for a gentleman out in San Francisco.
Wayne, we got a lot of work to do on this 3-part series here on Cruisin' New England. We got to gas up and let's get going.
Let's do it.
When we come back, a lot more of Cruisin' New England and sometimes beyond.
Hi, my name's Neil Murley, Murley's Car Care Center. We are Southern New England's Sunoco race fuel dealer. Save on Sunoco race fuel right off Route 3 in Weymouth Heights. And good luck on the track.
These are the faces of childhood food allergies. To these kids, it's not about the inconvenience of restricting peanut products and other food allergens at school or at camp. To more than 6 million of our precious children, it can be a matter of life and death. Help us keep all of our children safe. Learn to recognize allergic reactions. Know the facts about food allergies.
Visit the Wood Museum of Springfield History in Springfield, Mass., home of the world's largest Indian motorcycle collection, and Springfield-built cars like Rolls-Royce and the Duryea. Would you like information about Cruisin' New England Productions? Cruisin' New England magazine has been the premier auto and events magazine for over 20 years. Cruisin' New England Car Show series includes the Elite Dream Machines at Mohegan Sun Casino, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, the Circle of Champions at the Big E Fair, and the Spooktacular Cruisin' Classic. Or for personal appearances by Paul Manette or advertising on our television show, contact us at cruisenewengland@aol.com.
Building Maintenance Services. We've been servicing the Northeast since 1990. We service and repair revolving doors, automatic and handicap doors. We can help you design an attractive, efficient entrance you can be proud of. Protect your investment and secure your property with yearly maintenance contracts and 24-hour service. Whether in office, medical, or commercial high-rise, we'll get the job done right for you. Building Maintenance Services.
We're back with Wayne and Stu, and we have a very special guest with us here today.
Paul, I'd like to introduce you to a dear friend of mine and a phenomenal mechanic, Dimitri.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. You know, and I understand that you can fix cars that no one else can fix, and I know that you fix a lot of the Rock and Rod's cars.
Yes, we try.
Now, I understand you do movie cars, too. If somebody needs a car done right away, you're the man for the job.
Yeah, we try and knock it out.
What types of things, Stu, has he done for you?
You know, even that Model A line we saw before, that it appears a lot, it works a lot. It's always got to look really right. It does movie shoots, things like that.
Well, there's a lot of pressure, too, isn't it, on somebody like you, Dimitri, to come up with the car when they need the car for a movie?
Yeah, a lot of times you have to have a lot of contacts. You have to make a lot of things, and We get them out.
Now, I know your Pit Stop Auto Repair Shop has been here for a long time, but you were a pretty famous guy back in, what, the early 70s, I believe?
early 70s.
The early 70s.
Yeah.
You weren't considered an artist, what you had done back then. And what was it that you did do?
We were writing on the walls with our friends.
And but it wasn't just writing on the walls. You became quite famous.
Yeah, a lot of people picked up on it, and now it's a worldwide phenomenon.
And it's Taki 183?
Yes.
And you signed everything Taki 183.
That's it.
Tell us a little bit about some of the stuff that you actually did back in the 70s.
I only wrote for 2 years with my friends, but, you know, people picked up on it.
Where were some of the most unique places that you put your mark?
You know, I wrote in a subway wall that appeared on a TV commercial, and a lot of people picked up on that. I got interviewed by the New York Times, and that was a big shot in the arm for the whole movement.
And you're on just about every book that was ever printed on the subject.
It's always at the beginning. I was in the Monca show in Los Angeles, and the book came out with that. There's another movie coming out on graffiti, and I'm usually interviewed when it's a serious art or graffiti movie.
You know, when I look in your garage, I mean, you've got wheels all over the place. I see Volkswagen motors on the floor. I see memorabilia on the walls, and I understand there's a whole lot more here to see.
Well, we don't throw out a lot of stuff. And people need an odd nut for a Volkswagen motor. We try and help them out. You know, we don't nickel and dime people to death.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of support from the clubs and, you know, people like Wayne and Stu.
So if you're looking for something and you can't find it, don't give up until you talk to Dimitri.
Well, we always got a shot.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you talking to me, and especially about your graffiti.
It was good having you here.
Now we're in Joey O's man cave. Well, you collect all types of stuff here. I see all kinds of things. Why don't you give me an overview of your collection?
Well, you're looking around, so motorcycles, cars, bicycles, coolers, anything. I love, you know, any old stuff.
Well, hanging on the wall over here behind us is a Schwinn motorbike. Now, I think that's from, what, the 1930s?
1938, all done to the nines. Got everything it's supposed to have. Bakelite push button in the handlebar, front and rear drum brakes. It's got the old square battery inside that lights up the light. It's a beautiful piece.
So behind us, I notice you have a bike. It's got your name right on the tank.
Yeah, that's a 53 Schwinn Phantom, all restored, with every accessory almost. Hubba lights. Well, I think I don't think I have a siren on it. I think I took it off the old siren.
So that's an original?
Original, all done.
What year?
53.
53. Now, over here I see a newer bike. It's a Harley Davidson. I know they're worth quite a few dollars.
That's a 1995. 1,000 only were made, and that's number 324. In the box, I got it. They were selling for like around 2,700. That's in 1995. I don't know what they're worth, but it's a pretty bike. I like it.
You know, I really like vintage advertising, and I noticed on the wall over here, you have the new bike styles there with the lemon peeler and the apple crate, you know, with those banana seat bikes. That's a beautiful piece.
That piece there alone with the frame's probably worth $450.
And those bikes went for a lot of money. I understand you had quite a collection of those.
I had a lot of Stingrays, crates, had about $40,000 worth of bicycles.
Now those are 60s bicycles.
Yes.
And what was you sold your collection? What was the top dollar you got for one of those bikes?
$6,700 on an MTD bike.
Well, you got some great stuff here. I see the mini bicycle collection you have up here on the wall. I know you like Elvis Presley. I can see him all over the place. But hey, thanks for sharing the man cave with us today. It was great. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Cruisin' New England. But there's a lot more in New York and New Jersey with my buddy Wayne here and the Rockin' Rods Car Club. Hey, where are we off to now?
Macy's never told Gimbals, did they? It's still a surprise.
I guess we're going to find out soon enough. Can you believe this is only the end of day one here in the New York, New Jersey area with the Rockin' Rods Car Club? I'm Paul Manette. Until next time, I'll be cruising New England and sometimes beyond.